Okay, everybody, I'm making bread. I just used 1 teaspoon of yeast, traditional. 1 tablespoon, maybe 1.5. So I'm gonna let this sit, and it's gonna activate in water with a little bit of sugar. And so now I'm just gonna get the ingredients out of this. I'm gonna use, this is a whole wheat, so I'm gonna use probably 4 or 5 cups. So here's one cup. Two cups. 3 cups. Not quite 3 cups. Okay, let's dump that in there. That'll be 4 cups. 4 cups. And we're gonna use, I usually use 4 of the rye, but we're gonna use 2 cups of rye. So we got 4 cups there. And there's 1 cup there. Two cups. And we'll call that 2 cups. 2 cups. So that's 6 cups. So we need 2 more cups of whole wheat bread. And I just happen to have another one here. So I'm going to put that in there. Normally I add extra whole wheat, but so we're gonna add 2 more cups. 4. There's 5. And there's 6 whole wheats. 6 cups of whole wheat. We're going to add 3 tablespoons of coarse salt. There's 1, 2, and 3. And there's 8 cups in total. So I decided I'm going to add almonds and pumpkin seeds to my bread. Give it some more flavor. So it's kind of like an artisan's bread. It's gonna be yummy. It's gonna be really tasty. Really tasty. Let's get it done. There it is. We'll throw that in the mix. So that's in the mix now. Okay, so we have our almonds and in there, and now we're going to add our fermented yeast. So we're going to put our yeast in there. Okay, we're going to put some more, a little bit warm water on here. Try to get all that yeast out of here. Now we're going to add 4 cups of water, but I'm just going to start off with 3 cups. Okay, wait a minute. This is 1 cup of water. Plus that, so that's 1.5. that's 2.5. We have the third one here. We're going to pour half of the third one in, and we're going to mix this. In the meantime, we're going to run some water, and we're going to mix this in to each other like this. So I'm going to do this for a few minutes and get it all mixed up, and I'll show you guys how it looks in a minute. So I'm kneading the dough here, and now it's starting to form pretty good. I didn't add any more water. It feels pretty moist as it is. So now I'm going to take it out of the bowl. Take it out of the bowl, and we're going to knead it here. And we'll press it down. Of course, I have flour here, so it's not as sticky, because it could be really sticky, especially using rye bread. And so I'll do this until I get to the next part. Okay, I finished kneading the bread. Now I'm going to roll the bread in a bowl here, and I'm going to put it in this bowl like that. And I'm going to cover it for, like, you know, sometimes I do an hour, half an hour, but today I think I'm going to do 3 or 4 hours. So we're going to continue this video later on, or tomorrow I'll start another one. I'll pick up from here. Thanks for watching so far. So I've done kneading, and so I'm going to wait for the bread. The bread's going to rise. That's why we got to wait 2 or 3 hours. And it'll rise, it'll double in size. And then I'll compact it down again, and then I'll let it sit for another half an hour. And then I'm going to put it in my, I have a Dutch oven. I'm going to put it in, and I'm going to make a nice round bread out of this. Beautiful. So now that I've got this ready, I'm going to cover it with the cloth, and I'm going to put it in my oven, and I'm going to let it sit in there. Just get it out of the way for the time being, and then I'll come back. Okay, so the dough has risen, and so I kneaded it again, and I put it in this parchment paper, and I've got a Dutch oven in there heating up now. And so when the Dutch oven gets like 15 minutes, I'm going to take this and put it in the Dutch oven and cook it for an hour. Okay, so we had it sit here another 15-20 minutes, and now we're going to take this out as best we can, and now we're going to score it. You have to take a sharp, very sharp knife. This is like one of my hunting knives. And so what you're going to do, you're going to just cut it and just score it. Score it down the middle and score it again. Like that. Now we're going to put in our gloves. And turn it off. And we have, woo-wee. Okay. And now we're going to put this into this pan, which is very, 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 very hot. And we're going to put the lid on it. Put that in there. That's a Dutch oven, and we're going to put that like this. I'm going to make sure it's in the middle. And that's going to cook for an hour and 3 minutes, and we're going to check it and see how it's all turned out. That's how the bread looks now. It's just beautiful. We got another 12 minutes and I'll test it out. But look at that, my first Artisan's bread. It's got pumpkin seeds and walnuts. It's beautiful. It's gonna taste beautiful.